back. Let's see if we can finish that. Welcome to the show. We're gonna continue with Overture Part 2. We're on Chapter 3. With an advanced build, you know.
You made it out of the underground facility. I'm glad you're okay. Speaking of which, I see you have an alchemist's cipher machine. These are devices used to store confidential information. Decrypting it should reveal what the owner is hidden, but it requires a matching key. Luckily, I found a few during my travels. If I might, I will take it off your hands. I can't offer anything in exchange, but if I can unlock it, we could gain valuable insight about the alchemists. We share a common enemy, so I would like to offer my cooperation. Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine. Come to me anytime. Let's unlock it and see what's inside. We're in luck. It still functions. This reminds me of a tale I once heard about the ghost crocodile that haunts the zoo. Most people thought it was an urban legend, but I'd always found it troubling. Find the mounted crocodile at the zoo. It might provide a clue. Any enemy of the alchemist. I'm unsure if I should even tell you this. Leia suffers from the petrification disease. She hides it from the world, but she can't fool me. I have no idea how long she has left, but for someone like her, it is a wretched, tragic fate. There's very little to be done to help her. It is frustrating. Since Leia and I are not strangers to one another, I have been seeking a cure, but so far to no avail. The official statement is that the alchemists are developing a cure, but I would be wary of any help they offered. Perhaps a true cure will be found someday, but there is nothing we can do for her right now. I gave Leia painkillers that help her endure the worst of the disease. Regardless, it must be difficult. Please help her by fighting at her side. In this moment, what she needs is an ally. Have you seen what's behind the hotel? Another tree that bears gold coin fruit. I believe the alchemists are attempting to reproduce this tree. Perhaps, I hope anyway, this tree is linked to the cure. I did some investigating on my own. As I suspected, Romeo's disappearance is linked to Leia's history. Perhaps you don't know. Long ago, Leia neutralized an infamous killer puppet. This act may be part of its revenge. At the moment, we know nothing of this puppet's whereabouts. That is what troubles me most. Look into the name, Arlecchino. I worry about Leia. This may be a fight she cannot face alone. If you can, please lend her your strength.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
Let's see. I don't have nothing. By the way, I found a weapon really interesting. I was using it in my strength build account. Well, my strength build playthrough. It's that weapon, the Maniac's Pinwheel Blade. Like, that weapon is really fun to use. So I don't know, I might consider using it, you know. If I get tired of, you know, the advanced build. Alright, we got clue number 1.
Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine. Come to me anytime. You investigated the mounted crocodile. So, Colonel Little was murdered. Most likely the taxidermist as well. To do something like this just to take control of the zoo. It seems human lives are nothing but tools to them. I'm glad you revealed the truth to their lies. You are a force for good. I am honored by our continued partnership.
Alright, let us continue with chapter 3 now. Let's see how long it will take to do it all. You know, we have 2 buses. One we can say is a mini bus. Well, not really a mini bus, but anyway, there's a story behind it.
Well, if it isn't the lad who stalks the legendary stalker. I didn't see you there. Are you hurt anywhere? No, you're not. So very glad to know you are unharmed, my good fellow. Like me, surely you've heard of the tragedy of the Zelator underground facility. Such a loss. And Veronique, to think she met such a horrible end. It rends my very heart, and we disagreed on nearly everything. But there was respect. And on her part, greatness. I must know. Did she say anything to you before she died? Did the medicine claim her sanity and finally drive her mad? I am truly sorry to hear that. A heroic end, but such a tragedy. The Rose Estate. Ah, you are perhaps seeking the Alchemist tram. There was a tram here once, a long time ago, but it was deep underground. Deeper than here. You can keep looking for it, but that tram to the Rose Estate's been out of commission for ages. I had assumed Veronique's Vanguard took it down for, permanent maintenance. But you might yet be in luck. If you're looking for a route to the sea, take this. This key was given to me by an alchemist before he expired. He claimed it opened a secret passage to the coast. You can get more use from that key than I. Just past the ruins of the tram station, you'll see an entrance. Not sure why I held on to it. Just had a feeling it could be useful to someone. This is alchemist territory. One might say this place is where all the ergo we use comes from. But the alchemists found something else underground. Something so dangerous, most of them fled. They'd say, retreated. Only mining puppets left in there now, still working away. But that doesn't make it safe. Let caution be your watchword. Me? I had some things to look into, investigating this and that. As it happened, I took a rather pointless detour. But I'm still doing my best, trying to, do something good. Veronique was my rival. But was she a hero? Yes. And did seeing her lead me to self-reflection? Yes, it did. And as I reflected, I've learned I simply do not have the courage for... I'm no hero. There is no greatness within this coward's body. Oh, I've only heard rumors. I certainly haven't seen it in person. I've heard alchemists found it sealed away in the ruins deeper underground. Now, I don't buy this, but my sources claim the discovery was alive. But not human. Perhaps that is why the alchemists seem to have cleared out. Did you say Arlecchino? Where did you hear that name? The blood artist. The puppet the legendary stalker hunted down to earn her title. His true name was Arlecchino. Of course, I've heard plenty of rumors. In my profession, how could I not? What I know for certain is that once Leia Florence brought him to heal, the alchemist took him. Where? Who knows? All records of Arlecchino and the blood artist have disappeared. One might even call it suspicious. Sadly, that's all I have for you.
Finally, man, this speaks so slow.
You could say we found a silver lining. Because it's, you know what? Never mind. That's fine. Nice to know the tram's not the only way out, huh?
Ah, the wall, my best friend. Man, that rock towing bucket is the worst of them all. Like the most annoying enemy in that area. Of course, in that area.
Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Yes, you, my handsome friend. Surprised? Don't be. This puppet isn't really me. I'm, well, puppeting this one, you might say. But I suppose it's fate. You and I. So, might I ask a favor, friend? That is, the real me, I'm, well, trapped. Terribly aggravating is what it is. And embarrassing. Why did my colleagues abandon me like this anyway? Can you come find me, friend? Just venture a bit deeper into the ruins. But be careful. We don't want you to get stuck. It's terribly aggravating.
Alright, one of the spots that I hate the most. How long will it take to get through? Like so many enemies to take care of, and there's this one throwing rocks. Wow, hitting the wall. That's the problem. Like, you have to deal with two snipers, six, seven enemies. Like, they don't even make it fair. And on top of that, I have to hit the wall every time I try to hit something. Look at that fuckery, seriously, man. And the rock hits so hard. I have to deal with all this bullshit at the same time. See what I'm talking about? Like, it's not even fair. It's not even fair. I hate that spot so much. Like, I don't want to waste my turbos just for that, but I have to. See what I'm talking about? Like, as soon as they see me, like, it's just the same thing. They keep throwing rocks, throwing rocks, throwing rocks, like, they don't even let me breathe. That's unfair. Having to deal with so much in so little space, like, I don't know who designed that area, but that one is, I hate him for real. Okay, did I forget anything? Everything seems fine. Yeah, I really need to make more damage, like, seriously. All right, let's get another disc.
Hello? Anyone there? If you can hear me, please. I know you are, friend. Oh, I've missed your company. Hugs are in order. Just let me... Yes, that's not going to work. A bit broken, this one too. Savvy! You'll never believe what happened. I was readying this new puppet to be your guide, but it broke. Sorry, so very sorry. But perhaps if you go further inside, I can somehow meet you halfway.
Okay, well, meet me halfway then. I mean, if you don't get gank in this game, there's something you're not doing right. All right.
Please, I need your help. Follow my voice. Don't any of these puppets work properly? Wait! I can tell from your expression this is wearing thin. I agree. But just listen to my tale. I beg of you. Your objections will fall by the wayside. Please. I am Alexander. I'm an alchemist.
A loaded word, I know, but I'm friendly. I promise. I'm rather well known in their ranks. Before all this happened, I was in charge of a crucial experiment. Yes, brains and charm. It's a truly incredible experiment. Its importance is incontrovertible. I just wish I could show you. Well, as I said, these puppets aren't really me. I'm controlling them remotely since, well, you think I want to look like this puppet? I'll have you know that I'm known for brains and beauty. It's true. Perhaps then it was vanity. Perhaps I let my effortless good looks go to my head. Whatever the reason, there was an incident. Alright, apparently he didn't approve. So, there was a huge ruckus. Someone put a bag over my head, and when I came to, I was locked in this ridiculously dark place. I would like to get out of here. I'm trapped somewhere so dark, I can't even see my hands in front of my face. And it's so quiet. I think they locked me in a box or a coffin. But I can still think, and that means I'm not dead. Ha! Anyhow, come and get me out. This whole guide my savior using a series of available puppets. But I know you'll still come and save me. Because I know what you are.
Hold on. 30, 30, 24. Man, the delay on their attack, man, that's the worst. Oh yeah. Alright, this boss is not that hard after fighting him a lot of time, but sometimes I happen to have a little bit of difficulty, and now that I can get affected by the statuses effect, like the decay, I have to be careful. Now I can't do anything until it starts. What a great game. Oh, come on, man. Yup, of course.
hate to say it, but we gotta let this one go, buddy. We have more urgent goals.
Special technique. Special technique of shadowboxing. I'm here to introduce the special technique of shadowboxing. Allow me to introduce the special technique of shadowboxing.
Rizora needs Ergo.
No, you don't.
Rizora needs our friend. So happy to see you again. I tried to go to the Rose Estate. The white butterfly was helping. But maybe it was too far. Heart slowing. Stopping. Can you give Ergo Rizora? Thanks. With this, I can move. I can dance. Here. Rizora has a gift for you. It's another treasure I found on my trip.
Geppetto.
Rizora will follow the white butterfly. It will take me to the Rose Estate. I don't know what is waiting for me there, but I do know what I want. I want you there with me. My forever friend.
All right, little girl. That's what we call a flawless victory. All right, let's get another record.
Oh, delightful. My charming, handsome, generous friend, you found me. Ignore the puppet over there. It's my last one, so I'm keeping it handy in case I need it. Now, I don't know how long I've been in this stuffy old box. But I can tell you, it's too long. I can't even feel my arms or legs. Surely you see it in front of you? The box? Don't tell me it's a coffin. Please, get me out. A what? A brain? In a vat? That can't be me. I'm stuck in a small dark box. Ask anyone. My arms and legs have just gone numb, along with my ears. And it's pitch black in here, of course. But... wait. That certainly would explain a few... No. That would explain everything. My arms and legs. They're not asleep. They're gone, aren't they? Brain in a jar. Look, enough with the jokes. Now, what does the box look like? Strong, black, made of steel? No, I don't believe me either. A brain is all that's left of me. Okay, time to face facts. Is my brain floating in a huge glass tank? And is this tank inside a cylindrical case of some kind? This machine? Are you joking? Of course I know this machine. I invented it. Here I am, the subject of my own experiment. It's all over. I'm doomed. Doomed, I say. And to think, every previous experiment was a failure, and I'm the first success. You have got to be kidding me. Give it to me straight. How bad is it? Really bad? Oh boy, yes, that's it for me. That's the life support equipment. It's full of ergo gas, and if that's just leaching away, when all the gas is gone, I'll have maybe a minute left. I invented this machine, so I know how it works. My days were already numbered. The machine can't sustain life forever, even when it's in perfect condition. But now, I'm far too smart to kid myself. It's hopeless for me. I'm a brain. A brain in a vat. Does that even count as being alive? I don't know anymore. I've reached a conclusion. I have a favor to ask. My future is mine to decide. Thank you, my friend. And remember me. My name is Alexander. Alexander Goodman, the inventor and, I suppose, first successful test subject of the Mindkeeper machine. And you know, I wasn't lying. I really was handsome. This nightmare is finally coming to an end. Thank you, my generous friend. Thank you.
Man, I need more quartz. They don't give enough quartz in the whole DLC. Maybe 5, top 6, maybe. I don't know. Yep, that's gonna be tough. Alright, the last thing that I needed. And it will probably be heavy. Yeah, thanks. Alright, let's remove that weapon for now.
Amazing. No, cool. Sure makes you wonder, though. Who created this? And when?
I don't know, ask me.
There's no doubt about it. Someone wanted this thing destroyed. And it happened quite recently from the look of things.
I do not care. Alright, this bus. This bus gonna be tough. Alright, let's return to base. Am I gonna have to continue my Armored Core 6 playthrough? Or just start over again?
Any enemy of the alchemists. Let's check what's inside. I know this place. It's called the Spider Cave. I heard that something strange happened here. Have you heard the tale? A minor puppet was so mistreated that it learned resentment. The puppet murdered a human miner and fled. But some say you can still hear the sound of it digging for more victims. But from the look of this, it appears the alchemists may have been involved. If you discover the truth, please let me know.
Well met, Masters.
Okay, good. Only one more left. So that's perfect. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8. And what about the other? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's good. Alright, that's better. keep it there. All right, that's for disc number 6.
Any enemy of the alchemist. I can't say I'm surprised the alchemists caused the Spider Cave incident. I'd wager even they didn't expect the truth to be revealed by a puppet. Just how many years did that poor puppet stand alone, swinging its pickaxe in the dark? The thought of it truly makes my heart ache. I dare say that minor puppet showed more humanity than the alchemists. I pray the two friends found peace at last.
Well, I didn't kill him, so I don't know. A letter from Antonia to Geppetto.
Well met, Master.
Yeah, it's a waste of disc, but anyway. There you go. Alright, time for a really hard boss. On my motivity build, I was able to beat him without the Spectre. But it's so difficult for real. He's a massive boss. The Spectre is almost useless in that fight because the monster only focus on the Spectre. Wow, that was a huge takedown. Alright, let's make sure to get all the secret recording. Of course, we will not listen to them, but we'll make sure to get them all. So now there's the one from Arlecchino. That's the longest one because, you know, he never stops talking. He always have a lot of things to say. But by the way, if you want to have the trophy for that, you need to listen to all of them, including that one. Actually, there's one that you don't have to listen to, but you can find it on the next chapter.
We still have time. Leia must be headed to the Rose Estate. If we can save Leia and Romeo, I think this is our shot at changing things.
I don't remember asking you. Alright, is it possible to not be heavy? No, I need 1 more point. Actually, I just need 6,000. So for now, we're at 59%. And if I decide to use that, I will be heavy again. So next point, we'll go to capacity again. Oh, I forgot to change it. Right. All right, here's number 7. So we can get some more useless stuffs. That's one of the area that I hate the most. And that is because of all the alchemists, but we still gotta get through it. There's no other way. Okay, so for now, let's replace fire by that.
This wretched cold. Indeed, it feels as if we're... But hey, what do I...
We will need that later. And now those alchemists. Oh yeah, it's true, I forgot again. Okay, we're gonna try to get through it. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna change the arm. You know what, let me do it now. Also, the next bus is Arlecchino, so... Arlecchino, what am I saying? What I'm saying? Lumacchio. So, gotta get ready for that idiot. I just don't understand how he can keep going even after all that. Like, you get a heavy blow like that, but you're still attacking. That's another area that I don't like. Like, those alchemists are the worst type. Because they never stop. Yeah, he got saved. Well, fire is better against them. Good. %, that's good. They never miss. Yeah, through the wall. Something that we are not allowed to do, but they are. Just like in Elden Ring or Dark Souls, you know, an enemy can hit you through the wall, but if you try to do the same thing, your weapon just jammed through the wall. Alright, only 4,000. Okay, so like this, that should be fine. Yay, they're the one who survived. Alright, let's take him down. Yeah, that's what happened when you have no more stamina. This game is so fair. Dude got so much life in him. Yeah, take your time. We have all day. Oh man, this is really annoying for real, man. They really created an alchemist with a dagger that is so strong compared to any others. Oh, come on, man. The guy put snipers everywhere to build pressure. It's like they're saying, you know, when you're playing in Legendary Stalker, for people who love intense battles. Did they even tested it? I doubt it. Yo, what the fuck is that, man? And now look how they're gonna come out. Yo!
I have won. I caught you. Fish, I never... They all said I would never get... But I am a fisher.
Okay, let's keep that.
That's... You find it's...
Yes, I'll help you find a bottle of beer. Well, I guess we're gonna build up some fable then. One of the boss that people say is the hardest, or one of the hardest. I don't think so, but it's hard depending on the build. But I don't think it's too
How
hard.
are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself? It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan, and then I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance. Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you? I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I do want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must? You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. for you to die. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as a reward for my contributions. Now, on to more legendary challenges, for she too will die.
I have to perfect block everything against that dude, man. Otherwise, nothing's working.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as a reward for my contributions. What is happening?
Et voilà.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please.
Nope.
I can explain.
Yeah, explain.
All of it. Please,
Yeah,
just...
tell your story, man. Tell your story.
All this happened. All of it. Because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique. Or your precious legend.
We're not talking that big 5 minutes ago.
I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders. This is a mistake.
Pessoal.
But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir, no middleman. For the cure, it was complete. Worked on carcasses, they said. I was to have a stronger body, one immune to disease and infection. I was to become power. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. I must have treatment. I must. My good, kind fellow. Please. Sir. What? No. How could you? You promised. You promised you would let me live. Please. Please. They promised. The alchemists. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure. No. I was chosen!
I'll be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
Because he's an idiot. I don't have enough to level up. First time I fought Lumakio with an advanced build, it was tough for real. That was the only time that he gave me like trouble. Alright, so I guess we have them all now. Did I take that one already? Yep.
any enemy of the alchemists as a friend. This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments, I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light at Topcrot. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so,
I killed him.
The only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Well met, Master Stalker.
Alright, let's see what I can get. That can be valuable someday. Oh yeah, there's 2 more to get. So 2 more can be that, can be that, can be those 2. Anyways. Oh yeah, now I can get that outfit. Ah, looking good, huh? Alright, I think we're going to stop at the door of the Rose Estate, so that next episode I can take down Alikino. But we did make a lot of progress today, so that's... The only thing with the fight with Lumacchio is that you don't have the time to do much things, like you have to stay focused. All right, disc number 8. Yep. All right, so like I said earlier, we're gonna get all the recordings. So now we're gonna go get the next one. But before I do, let me take care of this idiot. Let me take care of both idiots. Always doing that stupid rollback, man. Alright, so this one is for the lore. So basically, they're talking about like the nameless, not the nameless puppet, but Arlecchino escaped. So feel free to listen to that. But that one is
Do I
optional.
even
Like you
want to
don't
know
need
what was
that
in
one
that cell, or what kind of
to
monster
get
it
the
was?
trophy.
Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
Alright, that's gonna be for more points. We're not done yet. We gotta collect a weapon. And that weapon has like one of the best handle that I've used in the whole game. Alright, duty's cold, so we're gonna sell him the bottle. Not gonna help him. But before we do that, we're gonna collect the weapon. Both of them. So that weapon is really good, but when you combine it with the life puppet axe, that weapon is deadly. So the handle itself, you know, just to show you how it works. Look at that. So it's really fast. For a strength weapon, the moveset is fast. So a really good handle. Really, really good. I believe that's one of the last weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Should be the last weapon. The last DLC weapon, of course. Alright, let's sell the bottle. What's my level now? 98.
Is that? Yes, it is. A Broad Bay lore cask. Aged 30 years. You have exquisite taste for a... Well, word around town is that the legendary stalker prefers Lab Lewy wine. And since you know...
Oh yeah, she loves Lab Lewy. What else do you got? Well, you know what? Let me take it, no matter what. Doesn't matter. I will not use it, but I'm gonna take it still. Let's level up. So now we got 30 points in advance. So basically, you know, when it comes to motivity and technique, you can put it to up to like 40, and you know you still don't get good gains from that. But when it comes to advanced build, 30 is the max. Like that's really like the, well, kind of like the hard cap. I need to put some more points in vigor. I'm gonna put capacity at 35, and vigor I'm gonna put it at 30. So let's finish with the area. We got one more mini bus to take on. I hate that mini bus, but it's not that bad. He's just a cheater. Alright, just in case. Actually, I didn't get that, how we call that, that jester. Maybe I should try to get it. Come on. I'm supposed to get it now. Good. So now we got all the jesters. Well, we don't have all the jesters yet, but the next one will be the final one. You know how it is, like if you strike an enemy, the other one has to run at you, like, you know, intense fight. As long as you hit him in the back paws, you can get the visceral pretty easy. Let's see if I can finish that by 10:30. because I'm started being tired a little bit. And now let's get the final disc so we can get some more items. Alright, let's go fight the mini boss. The only good thing with that game is that at 16,000 you can get pretty much a lot of points. You know, it's not like Elden Ring or Dark Souls where at a certain point you need to have like 300,000 souls or 100,000 souls or 100,000 runes, you know. At least in that game they don't abuse that much. So that's the good thing. Okay, so we're gonna do the other stuffs, but first we're gonna take care of that one. It's an optional bus or mini bus, whatever. But we're gonna take care of it. Or her, who knows? Yep. I just can never escape from that shit. Like, it's frustrating, seriously. Like, even if I perfect block it, like, that don't make sense. That's really bad design. Like, how can I perfect block something and you still make me fall? So obviously, puppet string don't work against him. So I'm just gonna burn her to death. So yeah, it was only to get a full moon, so it's an optional boss, so you don't have to waste your time doing that. Except if you know, like intense battle. Alright. Let's put the puppet string back. Raise the play soon, blah blah blah. So, if you don't know how to solve that mystery, yeah, I need that thing back. If you don't know how to solve that mystery, all you need is to buy that thing, Giant's Amulet. So you can be like super heavy. And voila. I'm happy because I actually was able to discover it by myself. Well, of course, the Stargazer told me, hey, go speak to that dude. So then I was like, why do I have to speak to him? And then I saw that he was selling like some amulet that makes you very heavy. And I was like, maybe I need to use that. And I was right. Alright, let's get the last Jester. But first of all, let's get a crescent. A clair de lune. And let's take a look at the Rose Estate.
We found it. The Rose Estate.
Oh, that's a huge orphan house. Really huge orphan house. So that's the last Jester. Of course, if you didn't get Shivers, Shivers has to be the last Jester, but...
Oh, it's you. My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate. But it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend. But it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey. And I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
Remember that 3? Well, if you don't remember, we're gonna check this out after the DLC. Oh, do I have to say anything else to her?
Rizora's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend. I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be your friend too, because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
Alright, we got the last key for the last outfit, so the outfit of the Manic. Today in the Lies of P community, someone posted a picture of the Black Brothers Brotherhood, the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, and someone commented, "Oh, I wish we could have their outfit." Well, yeah, it needs to play the DLC. Look at the face of the eccentric. All right, so we got everything. Now let's go see our friend for the last treasure. The last reward.
Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine. Come to me anytime. The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, they'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krod, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krod remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krod? Will the terrible truths I know? You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight. For now, I can only do what I can. I intend to fight to whatever end. Someone must, or else all hope is lost. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. Is that not so? I had a hunch. Call it Tracker's instinct. It is time for us to go our separate ways. I wish you luck. For now, I can only do what I can. I intend to fight. I believe it is time. For now, I... Cause when you stop to dream, your whole heart gives into light.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
So all the extra discs, all the extra vinyl, we can get them on the on New Game Plus. All the gold ones. There are 3 of those. I have enough to upgrade a new weapon I don't think it will be necessary, but you know, just in case I have enough.
It's... I'll did you... Let's...
He didn't even get to drink the beer, he died. Well, it is what it is. Alright, to the Rose Estate. She died from the petrification disease.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket. How? This is
Man,
something
they're really
very
good. They
dear
made
to
the
me.
dry lips.
Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you? Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices.
Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand. Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate, along with that damned puppet. Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key? What? How? You must be part Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across. This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path.
Let's go, baby.
Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Yeah, I'll wait for the 10 seconds that I cannot move before you do your thing.
Come on, we need to follow her.
Be careful.
Alright, so we need
The
to
enemies
find
here are
one
not to
more
be
like
taken
that.
lightly.
Okay, baby. Alright, let's do this.
Kill you all!
At least she's strong. And of course I will not fight Arlecchino by myself because no matter how good I am, I'm not able to beat him alone. Well, I've tried on boss rematch at difficulty 3 and I was so under-leveled. I at least managed to remove half of his health on his second phase, but that's about it. Man, I hate those dogs and there's so many of them.
We're wasting time.
Thank God she's here though. Why did you stop? Let's go, babe.
Okay, let's go. You
She
have some
also
skill.
has Gemini with
You
her.
must have had a good teacher.
Like she has the monad lamp on her. Nice.
Focus! It's starting.
Man, those dogs are the worst. They move so much. Those dogs are the worst.
Hold their attention. Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar. Here we go!
Why'd you stop?
Some legendary storyline. This title. Not bad. You did well.
You mean you did well? I think it's time for some more dogs. Man, seriously, man. man. Like, I'm losing so much health just because it's tough to fight them. Like, they keep on moving and biting and moving and biting. Like, fuck. Like, they know that they made the fucking puppets with slow movements.
Have we met before by
And
some
those
chance?
dogs, they be like biting, biting, stepping back, biting, biting, going right,
create an opening.
going left. Like,
This is the end! Die!
I hate that for real, man. What are you waiting for? Like, fuck.
Hold their attention.
That spot is not fun at all. Remember how much trouble I had with them?
It's this way. Quickly. Keep moving. We just need to cross this bridge. Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
Alright, we're at the end.
Hold on, Romeo. Hold on.
Well, at least she has a good Fable art. Like that weapon. The Monad Rose
Cannot
sword.
lose Romeo.
It's a really
I have to save
good
him.
weapon.
I must. I will. Down this snow. We must hurry. Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this.
It's easier to get through that with a motivity weapon. Honestly.
Here.
It really took me
I have
too
the
long
key.
to get there.
We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain. I'm sorry. Head on inside. I'll be right behind you.
What happened here? Wait, could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
Tell me about it. All right, we're gonna continue on the next episode. We're gonna finish the last area and fight Arlecchino. So that might take maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Should not be that long, depending on how hard the last boss will be. But that's how we're gonna close the overture. So for everybody that will be watching or that have been watching, thanks a lot. If it's your first time on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I will also post it on my YouTube channel. So see you on the next episode. Peace.